sa 2022 election and past election, yung transmission ng mga election results, election returns, was made by Smartmatic, same company that provided the vote counting machine and the system, no? So sila rin ang nakontrata para sa pag-transmit ng mga election results from the different precinct. This time, parang hiniwalay nila yung kontrata, no? Yung Miro is simply for the election system, counting system, no? But yung transmission was given to another company. Hindi ko lang matanda kung sino won. But ano ang significance itong change na ito, no? Kasi doon sa 2022 election, ito kaagad ang pinuna namin na there was a machine, a device made by Smartmatic na wala sa terms of reference. And this is this came only about a year after nung nagkaroon ng Senate hearing to ang COMELEC, no? And that's the first time that the public came to know na mayroon palang ginamit ang COMELEC ng isang tinatawag nila telco exchange, no? Na hindi alam to ng stakeholders, hindi alam to ng NAMFREL, hindi alam to ng PPCRB, and in fact, nalaman lang ng publiko during that public hearing sa Senate about a year later. And what does this telco exchange do? Well, basically, it is sort of a man in the middle, no? Ito rin yung meet me room na nireklamo rin noon in the past elections, queue servers ang tawag ginamit sa 2022. Precisely because doon mismo sa kanilang explanation, no? At hindi nila ito ninegate, hindi nila ito wala silang objection dito sa sinasabi namin, no? Would you believe na lahat ng election result from the 107,000 precinct, VCM, no? Vote counting machine sa precinct, all went to this single telco exchange, no? But it does not end there. Ang telco exchange nagpadala ng kanilang election results sa mga canvassing centers, sa municipal canvassing center, for example, no? So parang nagsigsag, no? Yung parang mayroong man in the middle na sinalumo na all the 107,000 ERs, then send it to the respective municipalities. And then, lahat ng munisipyo, bumalik yung kanilang canvas, no, ng municipal nila, bumalik dito sa telco exchange. And itong telco exchange ang nagpadala naman sa provincial level. And from provincial, bumalik ulit sa telco exchange at finally pumunta sa national level, no? And doon, ito ay yung official transmission, hindi ito yung quick count ng transparent server, no? This is now all the official. Kalay mo dumaan sa isang device na walang nakakaalam. And sabi nila, it's wala. I mean, we want it to be investigated further, pero wala, hindi kami pinapansin.
Kaya actually, yun po yung question ko dito sa case ng Miro, kung nagkaroon ba ng pag-aaral, kung ano yung I know this is not part of the scope ng review nila NEPO but the technology itself na gagamitin ng Miro, because I read somewhere, and I also, there was a time I was able to talk to colleagues from South America, particularly Argentina. Napakalakas kasi ng movement doon to reject yung mga ganitong electronic voting because they don't trust sa technology. So doon nagmamanual talaga sila, hindi po ba?
Nagmamanual na sila, which we also would like to do in the Philippines, no? Kasi hindi transparent ang vote counting machine. We don't know how that vote counting machine counted our votes, no? We just trusted it. Of course, mayroong mga source code review na ginawa, Pero itong source code review, may na-discover pa nga ang NAMFREL siguro mga 2 weeks before election, na yung hash code, no, yung parang fingerprint ng source code, hindi yan pareho doon sa approved na source code na ni-review ng mga stakeholders, no? Mayroong difference. At sabi lang, alam mong ang sagot ng COMELEC, typographical error. Imagine, nagbayad tayo ng billions of pesos and then magkakaroon ng typographical error that will put question on electoral process, no? Wala, pero pinabayaan lang na ganyan. Sabi ng COMELEC, after the election, we will look further because sabi nila, madidelay ang election kung ngayon susuriin yan. After the election, we will look further into this case. After the election, wala nangyari, no? Kinalimutan na yan. And then, itong sinatawag nating ang source code for all the 107,000 VCM, isa lang yan. Yan ang source code review, no? But each VCM, may SD cards yan, no? Yung SD cards, no? Na dito, naka-program na kung you shaded itong candidate na ito, yung vote will go to that candidate. And that is precinct specific. Bakit? Kasi iba yung pangalan ng mayor ng Quezon City, mga kandidato, to that of another city, no? Like Manila. So sa national, walang problema. Pareho lahat yun, no? Pero sa local, which is in the same ballot, nagbabago. So yung pag-print ng ballots natin are precinct specific, no? Itong SD cards, by law, kung kino-configure na ito, there must be witnesses from the stakeholders. COMELEC went ahead configuring these SD cards about 2 months before the election without any witnesses. Kung hindi lang sila nga nahuli, na 100% na configure nila. Nahuli sila, naka-configure na sila about 80%. No? And alam mo yung sagot ng COMELEC doon? Social distancing. We did not allow any witness because it might affect our yung mga nagko-configure. Which is no? Because they can, katulad ngayon, they can stream it live and things like that. Marami ng technology. So wala talaga silang reason bakit hindi nagpa-witness on the configuration of these SD cards. No? Na, yun lang kailangan mo talagang galawin, yung SD cards. Hindi lang galawin yung machine. Lagay mo lang doon sa SD card, instruction, all shaded ito, ilagay mo sa isang kandidato. No? And yun ang gusto nga namin makita because kaya nga, nagkuhan kami na magbukas tayo ng ballot boxes. Kami ang pipili, hindi kayo. Kasi sinasabi
para
nila,
random, kunwari.
random manual audit na raw, nagawa na raw yan. Pero yung tinatanong namin, sino ang nag-witness nitong random manual audit? Ang NAMFREL daw. No? Tinanong namin ang NAMFREL, sigurado ba kayo na yung mga ballot boxes from all parts of the Philippines, lalo na from Mindanao, all were brought to Diamond Hotel in Manila. That takes siguro mga 4 to 5 days kung sa mga malalayong lugar. No? How sure are you na during transit hindi pinalitan yung mga balota? No? And pinalitan noong pareho doon sa na-transmit officially, no? Yeah, actually, ganyan yun because ang PPCRB only counted yung mga printed election returns na
coming from
ginawa
the
ng
machines.
machine. Na ang nagpapaprint yan is the SD cards. No? So, tama, kung ito ang resulta ng yan ang na-transmit. So, yung binilang ng PPCRB is 99.9% accurate.
Accurate. Yeah.
Pero itong na-print ba na ER na binigay sa PPCRB and sa other 8 people, no?
Mm.
Will this correspond kung bilangin natin talaga yung
Actual ballot.
balota sa loob? Eh sabi nila nagawa na 'yan ng random manual audit. Pero ang daming question. Una, walang makapag-certify sa taong bayan na hindi nagalaw yung mga balota from the different places to Diamond Hotel. No?
Mm.
Nasa Diamond Hotel lang sila
Mm. Mm.
no?